Hello, you guys. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, and welcome to Nene's Palace. If you are new here, make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you turn on your post notifications so you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. I don't know why I do this every time I get to that part. And if you're not new here and you're an OG and you've been down with me since day one, thank you. I love you all so much. Thank you for holding down the queendom. Here at this channel, no judgment, talk about anything, raw, unedited, authentic, real content, basically what you see is what you get. Yes, y'all. Still rocking the fro. Though. But, got a little mini me back there in the back. But yeah, if you're new here, subscribe to the family, and I welcome you with open arms and lots of love. Look at these arms. It's a lot of arms, so that's a lot of love. So you better embrace it and take it while it's being offered. Anyway, I can't even get my words together. Today, guys, don't mind this is my nightgown. I gotta wash clothes tomorrow, so I'm in my nightgown right now. Don't judge me. Remember, this is a non-judgment channel. I just literally got done cooking, and I'm a little shaken up because I thought my apartment was gonna burn down, because y'all know I usually don't do it. I tell y'all all the time I don't really do it, but I was craving it, so I did it. I fried me some chicken, and basically the oil was like boiling over, and my stove is like them rings where it gets like heated up, so thank God my stove isn't like open fire. So I was like, oh my God, it's gonna just poof. So I was like, oh, let me hurry up, cut this off. But I moved the pot to another burner thing. Cause But yeah, you guys. So I fried me some chicken, as you guys can see by the title and the thumbnail. Looks delicious, doesn't it? Yeah. As a matter of fact, let me show y'all. I kind of didn't want to move y'all because I got y'all in a... Say hi. Say I'm eating too. Right there. There we go. Boom. That's her food pump. Say hi. You was just doing all this screaming and stuff. Say hi, royal guy. Whatever. So, yes, I'm sitting on the floor. So, chicken, baked beans, and then some cabbage. It's still steaming. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but yeah, you guys, I'm starving. Haven't eaten all day. Only thing I had today was water, and then to drink I have no, it's not from Wendy's. I kept the cup, but inside of it is Minute Maid fruit punch. I was gonna have a Mountain Dew, but I was like, nah, I kind of got a taste for some juice. But the chicken is, after they got done frying, immediately, as soon as I took it out of the oil and put it down on the paper towel and stuff, I immediately smothered all 4 pieces and honey and hot sauce. Now, I don't know if I'm going to be able to eat all 4 chickens. She get real funny when I put the camera on her. I think a lot of kids do that. They get funny once you put the camera on there. They want to be quiet and act like they don't know what the heck's going on. So, yeah, we're gonna say a prayer. I was gonna say get a thumbnail. I already got one. We're gonna say a prayer and then we're gonna get it in because I'm hungry, child. Mommy about to say grace. You gotta be quiet. Heavenly Father, I come before you asking you to bless this food I'm about to receive. I ask that you allow it to be nourished into my body. Bless the hands that prepared it. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. I am in shock. The whole time I was praying, I'm like, really? I'm in shock that she kept quiet. Y'all see this thing? Y'all see this thing? Ha ha ha, yeah. There's some hot cabbage for you. Now, I made cabbage like this one time before, and I loved how it tasted, how it came out. Usually, I would boil my cabbage. Like, I would chop up my cabbage, boil it. You know, people would use, like, turkey, smoked turkey neck, smoked turkey wings, and stuff like that. I decided to go with a different approach and pan saute it. So I took my skillet because I had 3 cabbage heads that I chopped up. Let me take a sip. Y'all gotta excuse me, it's been a minute since I had juice. I'm sorry y'all can't see the food, but y'all will see the food as it as it comes to my mouth. I could. I ain't got nothing to prop it up on because this is it's a plate, so I ain't got nothing to like prop it up on. Anyway, so I made it. I got this big ass skillet and I melted butter, sauteed some onions, and then start putting the cabbage in. The seasonings I used for the cabbage was garlic powder, onion powder, accent salt, black pepper, and Old Bay. That's how I made it the last time. Well, last time I didn't have onion powder. I had garlic powder. So last time it was just garlic powder, black pepper, accent salt, and Old Bay. But this time I got onion powder. And put a little bit of vinegar, regular white vinegar, just a little bit. I don't put as much in it, in the cabbage, as you would when it comes to greens, collard greens. And then also another liquid is I use beef broth, beef stock, whatever. I use beef stock because one, that's what I had. If I would have had chicken stock, I would have used chicken stock. So, you know, had that sauteing. It's still nice and steamy, nice and hot. That's because I just took this out the microwave. I heated it up. I made a lot of cabbage and it's in a casserole there. So I made the cabbage around 2 something, and then I just made the fried chicken and the baked beans. And then with the fried chicken, they were already seasoned. I seasoned those yesterday, and they marinated overnight. And then I did something I usually don't do. I floured it, like floured each drumstick, put it in, like toss it in buttermilk, and then put it back in the flour for a second coat. Ooh. Usually when I make fried chicken, I would just season it, let it marinate overnight, and then when I make it the next day, flour it, and then, you know, fry it. I wouldn't double coat it. Baked beans, of course. What is going on? I only eat bush baked beans, and I think this is country style. This is either country style or brown sugar or maple. I don't know. Let me see. It might be brown sugar. Okay. Let's get into this chicken, y'all. Y'all about to hear this crunch. You hear me? Oh, well. Maybe not, because we don't do grateful, honey. You can hear a little bit of crunch, but I guess you're not gonna really hear it because it done got saturated in honey and hot sauce, so it softened up the skin. Down here is the only part that's like crunchy because I knew I had to hold it, so I didn't want honey and hot sauce all the way down there. So flavorful. With the seasonings and then that honey and hot sauce. Anyway, how you got? Oh, I almost bit my jaw. Is that another piece of gravy? Sorry, y'all. How y'all doing today? It's Friday. Hope you guys are having a wonderful Friday. Getting ready for the weekend. Oh. Did you just say, oh yeah? I forgot to grab napkins. Hot. And then that cabbage just got a kick to it because of that old bag. Shout out to, it just popped into my head. Shout out to Alicia. I can never say the last name. Cadillac. Kadlec. Cadillac. Shout out to you, sweetheart. And your mom. Tell her I said happy birthday. Wishing her many, many more to come. I ain't gonna tell her turn up because, excuse me, she's 78. But tell her I said to enjoy her day. Do whatever she want because it's her day. So happy birthday to your mother. That's one chicken down. That's one chicken down. Oh, so I told you guys to help me out with some like topics to talk about. And shout out to Miss Jackson. Miss Jackson, if you're nasty. I'm sorry, I was not expecting her to do that. Like right after I said that. That was funny. That was cute and funny. Shout out to Miss Jackson for suggesting something or some things for me to talk about. So one of the things she suggested was, as far as like a horror date that I had been on. So I sat back and I thought about it. Y'all gonna be like, girl. So I sat back and I thought about it and I was like, I've never been on a date. I am 30 years old and I can say I've never been on like a date. I've never had a man take me out on a date. Like I never had to get dressed up, got picked up, and got taken out on a date. No. Anytime I went out on a date, I paid for it. I got us there because at one point in time I did have a car, but this is when I was living on the East Coast. At one point in time I did have a car, and you know, me and my boyfriend at the time, I was the only one No, I wasn't the only one working. I wasn't the only one working. He worked at McDonald's. But still, even then, he didn't take me out on no date. Anytime I've got money, like a nice little sign, I took us out on a date. We went, my favorite place was Texas Roadhouse, which was literally up the street. Like it was in my neighborhood. In my neighborhood, and it was literally up the street. Like, we could walk from my house, from where I lived at, we could walk to Texas Roadhouse. So that was my favorite spot. And then another time, we went out on a date because of me. It was my first time going to the Cheesecake Factory. That was my first time going, and that was my last time going. Because Cheesecake Factory is expensive as hell for no reason. So I treated it, as a matter of fact, it wasn't even a date. Honestly, it was me, him, my little brother, and then my little brother's friend. And we all went out to eat. You know, I treated everybody out something to eat. But yeah, guys, I'm 30 years old and I've never been out on a date. Never been out on a date. So I can't even tell you a horror date experience because I've never had one. Any relationship I've been in, sad to say, but y'all know I'm blunt, I'm honest. It's the truth. Never been out on a date with anybody. I would usually just go to their house. And I know that's not a date. You know, me leaving my house to go to your house is not a date. So I had a daily routine when I used to live back on the East Coast. I used to wake up, get in the shower, wash my face, brush my teeth, get dressed, and I used to live in Delaware. And I used to catch, this was before I got a car, I used to catch the DART bus to Wilmington, to Rodney Square, and then I would walk to whoever house I was going to. That was my daily routine. So yeah, guys, sad to say, I've never been on a real date before. I've never had anything like romantically done for me. Like, you know how people will decorate a whole like hotel room or like a room in the house or something, you know, with rose petals on the floor and balloons and gifts and candle lights and stuff like that. Never had it done to me. Never. Oh my God. Great stuff. Now, me on the other hand, I would do something like that. But the people that I dated, I couldn't do that to because one of them was always out on the streets and would leave me in his mom's house, sitting there all day, all night. And then he would come back later on that night and then try to spend time with me. And I'm like, dude, like, I'm about to go home. You know what I mean? I done came and sat here all day, and I've talked with your mom, chopped it up with your mom and shit, but I'm here for you. And you too busy out on the streets doing whatever. I'm going home. And then the other relationship I was in, he lived at home with his mom. It was him, his mom, two other brothers, and then the dad. So it would be 5 people in one household. So there was nowhere I could do it. I did. One time I did. My ex, the one. Not, do I want to say the last one I was with? Okay. So for those of you who don't know, I was in a abusive relationship, physically, mentally, emotionally. I actually have a video talking about it. Go check that out. I believe the title is called He Hit Me. I was in that relationship for 3 years, and one time, just because it was, just because I wanted to do it, I soaked this man's feet. I basically gave him a pedicure? I get manicure and pedicure mixed up. But I basically gave this man like a spa treatment thing or whatever. So I soaked his feet, and his feet are big as fuck. Like, he wears a size 15, 16. They're big as shit. So soaked his feet, and then once his feet were done soaking, I would drain the water, whatever. And then I would like scrub the bottom of his feet, get all the dead skin off and stuff like that, clip his toenails and stuff like that. That's never been done for me. The only thing he's done for me was one time he put gas in my car. Like, he actually filled it up. And my arms are short and they're fat, so I can't really like reach my back. Thank God I have a brush now, because I can be like, and then but he used to wash my back for me. That's about it. Speaking of never being on a date. I haven't been, as of today, I have not been in a relationship, and I'm not counting one night stands. I'm not counting potential relationships where I'm talking to somebody, getting to know somebody, and then after a while, Motherfuckers go ghost. And I don't hear from them no more. My actual last real relationship was back in 2016. 2017. And I remember because when I go back in my phone and look at, like, and I scroll and I go up to my earliest photos, I remember I used to date this guy who lived in Philly. And I would go to Philly to go see him and spend the night. Because he had his own little... He didn't have his own apartment, but he paid rent for a room that he basically... He rented a room out of a house. So, there's people that live at the bottom, and then the nigga was upstairs. So, I used to go to Philly, go to his room. I was about to say apartment, but I used to go to his room and, go spend time with him. I spent Christmas with him and his family. I met his son, like we was a real deal, you know what I mean? And eventually he wanted me to move in with him, but I kept bouncing around. I've bounced around since 2014, 2015. And that was around the time my mom moved here to Las Vegas. I've been bouncing around. I went from Delaware to... Delaware to Georgia, from Georgia to Florida, to Las Vegas, back to Delaware, back to Georgia, back to Las Vegas, back to Delaware, and then back to Las Vegas. This is my third time being in Las Vegas. The first time, I said no. I said, hell no. No. Once I felt the summertime weather, I said, nope. And then it was messing with, like, my hormones were getting unbalanced. And I noticed that because when I got here in Las Vegas, my period would be longer than what it usually is. Usually my period will last like 3 to 4 days. I've had my period last like 6 months. From being over here and experiencing this heat, this dry heat. And I'm from East Coast, so I'm not used to dry desert heat. I'm used to heat, but there's humidity, there's moisture. You know what I mean? It's that heat that makes you sticky. This heat out here, you step outside, you like you try to catch your goddamn breath. It's so goddamn hot. So the second time I moved out here, I got put out. Me and my little brother got put out for whatever reason. And at this time, I was pregnant with my little mini-me. And my pregnancy, I'm that kind of person that when you think of you being pregnant, it's just this glorious, you're going to have a baby shower, you're going to take maternity pictures, and I was just going to enjoy being pregnant because I wanted to be a mother so bad. Even my mom knows that. She was like, I know how bad you want to be a mom. You know what I mean? So And I always said to myself that I would have my first child before I'm 30. I'd had her when I was, she's 4 now. So I had her when I was about, what, 25, 26 maybe? I'll be 31 this year. 26, yeah, 26. But I got pregnant around like November, December. And then she was 2 months early. So technically she was supposed to be born in July. She was supposed to be a Cancer baby. But she was born 2 months early, premature, 2 pounds, 10 ounces. And she's a Taurus. But yeah, my pregnancy was high risk. I didn't have severe preeclampsia, but I had it. Cause now before I got pregnant, my blood pressure was always good. It was always normal. Once I got pregnant, my blood pressure was like, phew, it was through the roof. My feet were swollen. When I say swollen, swollen. My little sister, I sent a picture to her one time of my feet when they were swollen when I was pregnant. She was like, they look like a sack of potatoes. I was like, fuck you. We talking about my feet. But yeah. That was my second time being in Vegas. This is my third time. And this is the longest I have been out here. I've been out here since 2018. We moved out here. Me and Stink moved out here. We got transferred over here in 2018. So 3-4 years. You know, this is the 4th year, technically. So, and my mom won't let me move. My mom won't let me move until she about 10. And I'm like, what? I gotta endure this shit until she's 10? But of course, I mean, I get it. This is her first grandchild. This is her only grandchild. So, you know, I get it. But, yeah, guys. Sorry I didn't have a horrible dating story for you. But again, if you got more questions or whatever, or you want to know more about my pregnancy journey with her, I have a video that discusses my pregnancy journey. You know, it wasn't all glitter and gold. I wasn't glowing. Majority of the time I was upset, depressed. One, I had got put out while I'm pregnant. And then 2, her dad, I don't even say her father, her dad, stopped talking to me when I was maybe like 4 or 5 months pregnant. And I never wanted that for her, to not have a father figure in her life, because I know what it feels like. I know what it does to you, you know, so. But she's okay. Her mama got her. I've been taking care of her thus far, you know. So she's good either way. And he knows of her. I got in contact with him a while ago, years ago. We did video chat through Facebook twice, maybe. And he was like, oh, she's so beautiful. Why she gotta look like you? Why can't she look like me? It's bad enough she got your big ass nose, okay? You better take that and keep it pushing, sir. And he got 2 other kids. But she's the cutest. So she has brothers and sisters. but she's the cutest. Anyway, but video chatted twice through Facebook. After that, poof, gone. So he knows of her. He knows she's alive and well. He knows she's out here in the world. And when I contacted him, that's all I wanted, was for you to know that she's here, that she's in this world. You don't have 2 kids, you have 3. So I'm the 3rd baby mama. Yay. And I'm not I don't consider myself, no shade, no nothing towards anybody. Okay, when I say this, no shade, no nothing like that towards anybody. But me personally, I do not consider myself a baby mama. Why? Because I do not do baby mama activities. To me, baby mamas be treating the dads like shit, which, you know what I mean, I get, whatever, because they deadbeats or whatever. Or you even got dads who be trying to be in their kid's life and the mom still be acting like a jackass. That's not me. That's not my character at all. Child support where? Child support who? I always told him that if we were to have kids and if something was to happen, I would not ever put you on child support. I'm not about to force you to give me money to take care of your child. For what? My thing is, at the end of it, you're gonna have to, sooner or later, you're gonna have to answer to 2 people. You're gonna have to answer to her on why you weren't there, why you ain't help out. And then God. You know what I mean? So I leave it like that. I leave it at that. You don't want to take care of your child? Fine, don't take care of her. She gonna be good either way. You know what I mean? But yeah, no, I don't do baby mama stuff. I see TikTok videos where baby moms be acting real stupid. I've seen videos where baby moms will talk down to their kids or hit their kids because the baby dad don't want nothing to do with them. Like, what? I've always felt like some people be doing to their kids, some people don't deserve kids. Like, you being that way all because of a nigga who don't want to be with you. He don't want to be with you. He don't want to be with you. You can't force nobody to be with you. And it's not about you. When you have a kid, it's not about you anymore. It's about that child until that child grows up, gets older, and then, become an adult, and then get out there on their own. Yes, you're still their parent. Yes, you're still their mom, their dad, whatever. And of course, you're still going to be there. You're still going to care. But they're grown, out on their own. They got to learn and stuff like that. That's the whole purpose. But it's fucking disgusting seeing baby moms treat kids like shit because of the baby dad. I don't talk shit about her dad. For what? I liked him at some point. I had a kid by him for some reason. You know what I mean? I'm not about to talk shit about her dad. You know what I mean? For what? That don't serve me no purpose at all. That ain't gonna make me no happier. That ain't gonna fix things. So why do it? Why waste energy on it? Again, no shade to baby mamas, but I consider myself Lanaya's mother, or the mother of such and such child. I'm not baby mama. Baby mama and mother of are two different things. Baby mamas act a certain way. Baby mamas do certain shit. I don't do that. For what? But anyway, this video is like 50 minutes. I didn't finish everything, but I love you guys so much. Please make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. Turn on your post notifications, make it so you'll be notified every time your girl posts a new video. Share. Let's get these views up. I've been seeing my some of my videos where the views have gone up. I'm still trying to reach for that 1K subscribers. We gonna get there. We gonna get there. I love y'all so much. Remember to always love yourself, love God, and love others. I love you, and I will see you in the next video.